This week's challenge is going to be repeating clusters of leg press. If you've never done cluster sets before, I apologize because this might actually ruin your life. This might be the hardest thing I have ever done previously. It is definitely one of those things that is going to test your will, is going to really bring out probably like the most amount of pain, agony, misery, suffering that you've ever experienced in the gym, but it also will do a phenomenal job of growing your legs if you're able to not absolutely die. So the whole point here is to choose a weight that is about your 15 rep max. So that can be, it can be variable, it doesn't have to be perfect, but what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing sets of 5 on cluster sets. So we're gonna perform 5 reps, and then we're going to take a defined rest period. So that defined rest period is going to be about 15 seconds. So I like to think of 15 seconds as 5 deep breaths. So obviously that first cluster set is going to be really easy. You're gonna be doing 5 reps with your 15 rep max. That should not be too difficult, but it is going to add up really, really quickly. 15 seconds rest is not very long, and that's the whole goal here. So what we're gonna be doing is we'll pretend that this is gonna be my 15 rep max, which it actually might be close to it, but just like any normal cluster sets that we're gonna be doing, these are going to be submaximal sets and broken up by those rest periods that are short and insufficient for full recovery. So 5 reps, I'm gonna take 5 deep breaths, 15 seconds, 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna go again. But different than normal cluster sets where you are going to have a defined end set. So normally you might do 5 sets of 5 as clusters on leg press. Repeating clusters are not going to have a defined end. It's going until you can no longer perform 5 perfect reps. So if you end up getting 7 sets of 5, that's very plausible. If you get 10, that's really going to suck, but again, it's also plausible. So the whole idea here is that you select a load that allows you to fall around 5 to 7 or 8 repeating clusters. And then what you can do is you can try and push it a little bit further in each subsequent week. So you can try and get more sets, or you can try and add load and get the same amount of total repeats. So let's say that you did 500 pounds, you get 7 total sets of 5, great. Maybe the next week you do 520 pounds and get the same amount of repeating sets. Or you can try and get 8, you can try and push into that next set range. So clearly these are horrible, they suck really, really bad, but the idea here is that you're gonna continue to push your threshold a little bit higher each week. You just keep doing a little bit more, and eventually, even though they're not going to get any better or any easier, your legs are going to grow substantially faster than they will with straight sets. You just have to make sure that you're recovering as well. So repeating cluster sets on leg press, try them out just to make sure that you're doing everything else perfect. Eat your food, get a lot of sleep, recover, get big legs.